In order to design a functional kitchen, a designer needs to take a user-centered approach. It's not enough to design a generically functional kitchen. For example, a kitchen that just obeys the law of the kitchen triangle. The kitchen needs to be specifically designed for you, the homeowner. I'm Mark. I've been designing kitchens for over 2 decades. Actually, let me rephrase that. I've been designing specifically functional kitchens for over 2 decades. However, it looks like over the next 2 decades, AI will take over what a designer used to be able to do. But where are we at right now? Can AI actually design a specifically functional kitchen for the homeowner? Or can AI even design a generically functional kitchen? In this video, I'm going to look at 6 AI tools that claim to be able to design you a kitchen. But are these tools actually capable of kitchen design? Will the lowly kitchen designer soon be replaced? I hope not. So let's find out. But before we do, now is the chance for you to book a one-on-one consultation with me before the AI bots come and steal me away somehow.
What the? Who are you?
Your designs are exceptional. I need them.
There's a link in the video description below. I hope to meet you.
All right, this first AI is called Visualize.ai or Visualize-E. I'm not exactly sure how you say it. Design your dream kitchen with AI. Upload a photo and visualize new cabinets, countertops, layouts, and styles. See your dream kitchen before you remodel. No design experience needed. All right, try AI for kitchen design. All right, can you redesign this kitchen? A modern coastal. Okay, white shaker cabinets, warm oak, open shelves, light quartz, waterfall countertop. Let's do this one. Okay, here we go. Really didn't do a whole lot. Wow. So you can go to the original, you can go to the render. Didn't change a whole lot. It added some open shelves, new countertop. All right, so this is a pretty decent tool if you just want to see what your cabinets would look like in a new design style. It's not really changing anything in terms of layout, but maybe we just need to ask it to do that. Redesign this kitchen to have an island. Okay, it didn't do anything I asked it to do. There's the original. It took out the paper towel, so it didn't add an island. It didn't do anything. It added under counter lighting. Check that out, look at that. Under counter lighting, it added pendants. It added 3 stools. Okay. Interesting how it picked up the style. Huh, weird. Like I thought those stools were actually there. That's what it looks like in that place. And it just added these. It didn't add an island at all. Change the layout to include an island with a sink. All right, while it's thinking, let me tell you about today's sponsor. I don't have one. There, I told you about it. Okay, let's see what it gives us. Okay, so it's having trouble determining lots of stuff. Like it can't figure out the peninsula and how to separate that. So yeah, it added another stool, 4 stools now. It added overhang, and it put the sink, a nice single sink though, in the middle. It had those lemons. Like it's just a thing. Lemons are good. Can you replace the microwave, a modern vent hood, change the cabinet color to white shaker style doors? 100%, it will not have any idea what to do here. So it did one of the things I asked it to do. Minor little adjustments to your current kitchen. If you're like, hey, I want to get rid of this OTR, I want to put in a vent hood. That's what it could look like. Still, the kitchen looks like, but hey, there you go. I guess if you were making some minor adjustments to your kitchen, putting in a vent hood, changing the color, maybe adding pendants, adding stools, adding overhang, it can do some of those things. But to give you any kind of real change, it's just not capable to handle that. It couldn't add a pantry to the right of the fridge without just getting rid of the fridge altogether. So although it's saying it's doing something, it's not really doing what it's saying. It put some pulls on these cabinets, but nothing else anywhere else. And this was a louvered door before, and it changed it to a solid panel door. Yeah, and it got rid of some of the other things that were on the countertops, replaced those. So that's kind of cool. I think this is mostly used for decorating and finding an aesthetic that you like. And if you're going to make some minor changes, Visualize.ai could be your go-to. And if you just want to do something that's functionally good, no, don't go here. This is not going to work. All right, well, I'm out of credits, so I'm going to move on to the next AI app. All right, this design tool is called Paintit.ai. AI kitchen design. Design my kitchen now. Let's see what it can do. We're going to use the same photo for every single one to see which one does the best job. Okay, type here, can you redesign this kitchen? I mean, that's pretty vague. I'm not telling it to do a whole lot. Add a vent hood, some drawers. Good luck. I have my doubts. I don't think this is going to work very well. We'll see. You've used all your free generations this month. Switch to Star to get unlimited features. Okay, well, this is all we got. All right, so it added a range hood with these funky cabinets. It did make some changes, which I think are interesting. It looks like it added drawers here. So that is very good. It changed my cabinets. These weren't here before, these were different, and it put in the range hood. It took out that little blippy bump here on the peninsula, kept the same countertop color, changed the fridge, removed the magnets. If you're trying to just get, again, a quick idea of what your kitchen could look like with some of these minor changes without changing the layout, this would be half decent. Paintit.ai, not bad for what it does. Again, it's not going to redesign our kitchen, and I didn't expect it to. So far, if you're looking to redesign, and not just change colors, but really, figure out a better layout, this isn't going to be the one. Now let's go to the next one. The next AI app is called roomtrue.com. Design your kitchen with AI. And this is an interior design coach. So again, I'm thinking this is going to change colors and add minor changes to an existing layout without really being able to change much of the design features for a functional kitchen. But let's find out. Redesign an iconic space. Remix famous scenes from Friends, New Girl, and more. Okay, well that's just fun stuff. So that's a cool feature. It's not really helpful for us. Upload an image of your space. Share one photo and a few quick details. Let's get started. I want a complete overhaul. Let's see what it can do. Okay, it didn't do anything. Completed. The result? Nothing's changed. It's the same kitchen. You removed the phone. This is not user-friendly at all. All right, let's go to the next one. This design tool is called basedlabs.ai. It looks like it's going to be able to actually redesign the space, which is exactly what we want it to do. I have the most hopes with this one so far. This looks to be the most intense, able to do a whole lot of things. All right, so here's what happened. It didn't look at my picture and do anything with my picture. It just designed a white kitchen using the parameters I asked it to.
It was at this moment where my microphone stopped working, so I'll just walk you through a little bit of what I learned while looking at Base Labs. It's not designed to be very user-friendly. It's much more advanced, and it didn't really give me anything that I wanted it to do. In fact, you can see here, it basically just gave me this error on the screen, which I had to zoom in to see what was going on. So it wouldn't even render a simple kitchen picture. So very frustrating if you're a user or homeowner or even a designer trying to do something for your client. This isn't the way to go. The next tool that I used was called kitchendesign.io. And let's just say that it was horrible. It gave me a free trial with free credits and then told me I had no credits and I was basically able to do nothing. So that was brutal. Now, the only thing I didn't try yet was ChatGPT. So supposedly I can just upload a photo and tell it what I want and it will generate it for me. So let's try that next. See what ChatGPT does. Old faithful AI solution. I will upload a photo, make some changes. Okay, it tried. It tried. Honestly, so far this is the best yet. Obviously there's some issues, but if we can ask it to make some revisions, we might be onto something here. So far all of this has been free. I'm not paying for anything. I don't pay for ChatGPT. Okay, it just made the island bigger. It just doesn't know what's going on. Obviously, it's not. Maybe if I had a better version, it could be better. Obviously, probably would be. But for the free version, this isn't really what we want. I think it's safe to assume for now that the kitchen designer is safe. So if you are a designer out there in the world working on client kitchens, you can use these tools to your advantage. I think you should, and why not? They're there for us to use. But they're not going to replace you anytime soon. I don't think you need to be worried. If you're a homeowner, definitely look at some of these tools as a way for you to get some visual aid and guidance in the design process. But as it stands right now, you really do need to work with a professional or someone in the know. It can be just by watching YouTube videos, it can be through reading books or reading blogs, or getting one-on-one consultations, or going to your local kitchen shop, whether it be a big box store or a local guy back in his garage, and really getting some good information on what it looks like to design a functional kitchen with your parameters, with your specific needs, because you need to think about your accessibility, your efficiency, your storage, your workflow, all your needs in the kitchen, and AI just cannot do that right now. But here's something AI can do.
Okay, so perch by the stove. Wait, no, that can't be right. Sinks don't cluck.
I'm fine without a perch. Maybe just a counter I can actually reach.
Right. Lower counter.